I had a lot of strategies and I was successful in that role, but this helped me realize that the other approaches that I was using, positive discipline, discipline with dignity, love and logic, whatever the other strategies I used, that all combined, I think, kind of fit my philosophy. It didn't really help the student be empowered to move on and take those skills with them when they left my room. With an retarded approach, I felt like now I'm giving them the tools to just realize they have the power to be successful. They don't need me to stand next to them and help them make the good decisions by being the supporter and the cheerleader for them. I can do that from afar and let them be the hero themselves. Now my whole family's infected with the nurture heart approach. My husband, my both kids. So it's something that's just transformed our whole lives. It's a lot of restorative justice, which I believe in, but it was done in such a way that they got all kinds of energy over their problems. And so I shifted away from that, and I needed them to understand that I am going to meet with students, but it's going to be brief, it's going to be quick, it's going to be focusing on what they're doing right in the moment, they're going to focus on what each other's doing right in the moment, and we're going to move on. So my conflict management with students completely changed. And I told them, I go, you're having a chemical reaction right now to recognizing each other. Like that, something's happening to your body when you recognize the other person. You will not be able to be mad at each other once we do that. You're going to be skipping out of here with baskets of flowers, throwing petals out as you guys leave the room. And they laugh and they go on their way. So it was quick. And so I talked to the teachers about how it's going to sound different now. To see those students sitting up and engaged and participating as first graders in their learning, knowing that they are valued, and having the language of perseverance and self-control, and being able to hear 6-year-olds use the language when they can barely say self-control. I mean, the one student I'm thinking of says self-control every time I talk to him. What's the skill that I know you, what is the character I know you have? Self-control, yes, that's what it is. It worked every time. I didn't have to sit there and belabor any points. So we didn't argue about it. It's, here's the rule, you know the rule. I know that you're gonna make the decision you need to make, and I'm going to move on and enjoy your lunch, and it would be done, and that would be it. I am more strict. There are more rules, clear expectations, and no gray area. And the students at the school, they would acknowledge that I was a strict person, but at the same time, they also knew that I cared about them, and we had a relationship. And they knew I recognized things about them that they didn't hear other people say until the other teachers started going to the trainings and getting the training too. It was no longer send them to K when there's a problem. It's now, Kay's going to go find them and let them know that they're not a problem. They're the successful part of our school. They just needed to hear it before they got attention for not being the most successful part of our school. They're going to get attention somehow. Why not let them get it in the times when we want them to know, keep doing what you're doing. This is what we love about you, that you can come here and you can be a successful part of our community and our school. People don't understand. It's a magical transformation simply over telling someone who they are and revealing that to them instead of talking about who they're not.